Hi, my name is Ivory Yarbrough, and my testimony is where the healing waters flow. My testimony is not so much about myself, but about my father. My father, a year ago, was diagnosed with an infection that was pressing on his spine. It was actually a cyst that had cracked the vertebrae in his spine. The doctor personally called me herself and said that if his treatments, which was 4 months of antibiotics, did not work, that surgery would perhaps make him worse and leave him paralyzed. So I immediately called some prayer warriors that I know that I go to church with, and we started to pray. And my father had to have a feeding tube put in because the antibiotics was making it so that his stomach could not keep things down. So for a year, he went through 4 months of the antibiotics and a year of rehab to the point where he had to be put in a veterans home, nursing home facility, which is one of the hardest things I ever had to do. But he needed the care that they could provide 24 hours. He went through a year of rehab, and last year, 2014, during Thanksgiving, he was able to come home for Thanksgiving, but was still on a feeding tube and unable to eat and enjoy with the family. But this year, I am so glad to say that God has healed his body completely to the point where he was not only able to eat this year with the family, but he was able to even help make half of the meal. And now he is on the treadmill 20 minutes a day, sometimes even twice a day he does 20 minutes. So God has completely healed him because of the continuous prayer of the saints. And I just want to let people know that watch this, that God still heals and he still hears and answers prayer. It reminds me of the story of Peter when he was in prison between soldiers and the church prayed continually all night for his release, and God sent an angel to release Peter and delivered him back to the church. I believe God heard our prayers. I know he did, and delivered my father back to me. So I am a living witness that the Holy Spirit still heals. God still hears prayer, and your prayers are what activates the healing waters that flow. Thank you, and have a blessed evening.